Well, hello. How are you? Um, Hi. A little bit earlier than usual. I didn't get my full 8 hours of sleep. It was quite interrupted sleeping, but doesn't deter me. Let's begin with today's reflection. September 5th, thought for the day. But first, cafecito, cafecito, cafecito. Thanks. Oh, sorry, Toto. My bad. I just kicked my dog. Thought for the day, September 5th. One of the mottos of AA is first things first. One of the first mottos of AA is first things first. This means that we should always keep in mind that alcohol is our number one problem. We must never let any other problem, whether of family, business, friends, or anything else, take precedence in our minds over our alcoholic problem. As we go along in AA, we learn to recognize the things that may upset us emotionally. When we find ourselves getting upset over something, we must realize that it's a luxury we alcoholics cannot afford. Anything that makes us forget our number one problem is dangerous to us. Am I keeping sobriety in first place in my mind? No. I'm an honest person. I usually answer that question after the thought with a yes, with a resounding yes, but not today. Because I still let my mind run wild and I'm still making mistakes. I had a stumble yesterday, so I'm resetting today. And you see, I love being honest about it because that's what I'm trying to show here. The recovery is something that we work on every day from the moment that we wake up, regardless of whether we were successful the day before or if we feel like it on the present day. Whether or not I drank yesterday, today, I need to put the same effort. And it's important for people that are not necessarily affected. It's important for people that are not necessarily in the program to see that so they can recognize it in the people that they love. That's why they say, "Oh, no dating or no relationships within the first month, within the first year of recovery." So you can keep that focused on the most important thing, which is you and your recovery. Once you got that, then you can think of adding stuff like relationships. Meditation for the day. Spiritual progress. Spiritual progress is the law of your being. Try to see around you more and more of beauty and truth, knowledge and power. Today, try to be stronger, braver, more loving as a result of what you did yesterday. This law of spiritual progress gives meaning and purpose to your life. Always expect better things ahead. You can accomplish much good through the strength of God's Spirit in you. Never be too discouraged. The world is sure to get better, in spite of setbacks of war, hate, and greed. Be part of the cure of the world's ills rather than part of the disease. Today, try to be stronger, braver, more loving as a result of what you did yesterday. This law of spiritual progress gives meaning and purpose to your life. Never be too discouraged. The world is sure to get better. The world. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may keep progressing. Yeah. I pray that I may keep progressing in the better life. I pray that I may be a part of the forces for good in the world. I repeat, I pray that I may keep progressing in the better life. I pray that I may be a part of the forces for good in the world. I think I can't say always, but the majority of the time I'm striving for being a person of good. And I pray daily uh, for that. Lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Most of the time I'm striving for a better life. Most of the time I'm working on my better self, my higher self, my ideal self. That's what I'm working on. What we are working on, because you're working on this too. You're here. On that note, uh, Jesus. God, I offer myself to thee, to build with me and to do with me as thou will. Relieve me from the bondage of self, that I may better do thy will. Show me what the next right step is. And in moments of confusion, allow me a moment of inspiration, an intuitive thought that will lead me back to you. Provide me, God, with the tools I need to overcome any obstacle. Allow me to relax. Allow me to take it easy. Allow me to be a vessel of your peace. Allow me to be a vessel of your love. Allow me to be of help to other alcoholics and people like me. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change. Give us the courage to change the things that we can. And lastly, but not as important, the wisdom to know the difference. Moving my finger to the end stream button before the 10-minute mark, and let's do this. Have a wonderful day, people. Yay!